Hi YouTube, it's Robin here. Yeah, there's still a nurse behind because we're still pre-moving. I better make sure I don't speak too loudly because my son's asleep. And if you can hear the washing machine, I apologise, sorry, but there we go. Right, I haven't been on here again for what I've been trying to make. I did actually film 1 or 2 videos, but they were just so chaotic and I was all over the place, so I didn't upload them. Yeah, but I will be doing some more cloth diapering ones soon, just because excuse me, just because I think it's fun. Anyway, I'm on here today because yeah, well, when I'm on my own and when I'm on my own I think, hey, fancy doing a video, what can I do one about? But no, I'm on here today for, well, not kind of like a rant, a little bit of soul searching. Sorry, there was a hair on the surface of the desk. Anyway, yeah, I'll move on. Yeah, so we're moving in 11 weeks. I'm like, oh my god, we're moving in 11 weeks. I hope the house will be ready. That's where hubby is today. He's up working on the house build. Yeah, you get a company to build a house for you, and you know, you still end up having to do a lot yourself. But anyway, yeah. So you know, he's working hard all week, and then he's going up to the house build or organising something for it more or less all the week in the evenings. And Luca's he's exactly 1.5 years old today. 18 months ago today, the 10th of March, he was born. Yeah, wow, my goodness. Yeah, but he's getting really active, and it's just so much fun. It's so wonderful to see him growing, and yeah, it makes me want another one, really, really does. And yet, on the other hand, he's so active, if you get what I mean. And I'm like, oh god, this is I know my husband being away a lot, and you know, he actually has to go away on business occasionally too. You know, not all the time, but because he does try and help out, but a lot of the time I feel kind of, not completely because my mum was a single mum, but sometimes I feel like work-wise, I mean, I've still got someone to lean on emotionally, there's a difference there, but housework-wise and caring for my child-wise, sometimes I feel a bit like a single mum just at the moment. And that's no criticism of my husband, because you know, he's working flat out. You know, it's not that he's being lazy and not helping, but and I'm so frazzled. And I know I've no family near me. I'm tired, and I'm too tired, unfortunately, a lot of the time to like consciously lose weight. I mean, I'm supposed to be trying to lose a few pounds before the next pregnancy. And the date for us starting to TTC, you know, we've always said at the very latest we are starting December, and I've been like chomping at the bit, waiting for December to or even it could even be November to finally come round. And now we just had an inspection of our apartment. You know, because it's coming up to the move, and the company that owns the apartment, they've given us a list of stuff to do. It's different. In Germany you have a lot more rights as a tenant, which is really, really good. You can paint the walls, whatever, you can do whatever you want in your apartment. It's almost like it's your own home, however you're more responsible for it. So it swings and roundabouts. I mean, if you live in the apartment for a long time, then it's great. If you're moving around a lot, then it's not a good situation. But anyway, we've got a list of what we've got to do. The move is coming closer and closer, and it's just this, you know, I suppose it's a lot like when you've got a baby on the way and that due date's getting closer and closer, and you've got this list of stuff you've got to get done, or that you want to get done, but it's not for us. It's not just want to. It's just the stuff of absolutely legally have to get done. And you know, I said to my husband, I'll try and do most of the painting and really clean out the place here, but they want it so clean, my goodness, and this in ways I've never thought of cleaning. Sorry, and I'm quite, yeah, I'm actually quite hygienic. I'm a bit messy, but hygiene is important to me. He was actually quite impressed with the state of our apartment. He said it's been well cared for, he can tell, so I said, pat on the back. Anyway, yeah, but all this stuff is like, there's just, I'm standing like in front of, as is my husband, and there's an enormity of stuff to get done with the toddler, and trying to pack, because we're packing now already, and he wants more of my, he's hanging on me, and I love him, and he's very mama orientated. He's always really only just had me because of the lack of support and family around me, and you know, I can't blame him for that. It's the way it's been, and I'm just like trying to get all this stuff done, and I don't know how to do it, and I'm overwhelmed, and I think my husband is too, with the, oh my god, we're building a house. You know, how are we going to do all this? And it's just, of course you do, because you do manage, because you have to, and that's the way it is. But it's making me, and I really, really terribly have baby fever. Every time I see a little baby, I'm like, oh, I want one. I really, really do want one. But I have concerns. I mean, my son has been really sheltered, very close relationship to me. I mean, that's normal, of course, child have. But I'm worried how he'll cope with a sibling at the beginning. I'm actually very, very worried about it. I mean, he will have more friends very near, well, he'll have more children his own age, very near to where we're moving. So, I mean, hopefully that will help to prepare him a bit. Yeah, so I'm worried about how Luca will react. And in all honesty, I do want to start TTCing in a way. I can't wait to start TTCing really soon. But for the first time, the reality is that we are going to start TTCing within like, what, 2-3 cycles at the most, has really dawned on me. We'll have just moved. We've got a toddler who's getting more energetic, and I'm just like, you know what, can we just put it off until just after Christmas? I think I want to just enjoy Christmas. And yet I don't want to put it off. And it's like, how do you ever know you're ready for more than one child? And I think in a way, I mean, I think what my plan is, we're kind of loosely TTC and not really, really try hard, and if it happens, it happens. Because I think I'm maybe one of those people who, if I really like chart and rigorously TTC and plan, it probably wouldn't work for me anyway, because I get so stressed out and flip out about it. And so yeah, well, I'll probably just get support with Chianti and see if we get knocked up again. Basically, that's what happened with Luca. It was a very, very happy surprise. But I don't know, I'm nervous, and I wonder how I'll cope, because as pathetic as it feels to say this, it's tough enough with one sometimes, and I'm wondering how everyone else copes, and I don't know, my persona has changed. I'm fussier about the way things are done at home. I think I'm becoming basically more of a housewife than career woman. Well, I wasn't really a career woman. That used to be. And the standards I think I'm setting myself for, I wonder sometimes if they're unrealistic, and if I'm just exhausting myself or worrying myself too much. And it's just so hard to know, when are you ready? Do you just get on and see how things go, or do you wait to? I mean, is anyone ever really ready? I don't know. So yeah, people, tell me your thoughts on this, and have a great day. Bye bye.